This box contains happiness, guys, and even though the tape says that, it's actually not too far off of the point. So this is a very, very special box for me here. This is a dream amp of mine. This is my dream amp, and I do have an amplifier from this company here, but I wanted to get one of their big boy amplifiers. So let's go ahead, let's just stop dilly-dallying. I am super, super excited about this. I say let's go ahead and bust into it. Let's open up this box. Perfect. Yeah, they packaged this really, really nicely, and they put it in a second box and everything. It is very much appreciated because amplifiers are a little bit prone to getting damaged while shipping. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. We got a box here. Let's see what is in the box. Got some stickers. Check it before you wreck it. We got the certificate of authentication. Yep, we got our cables. Got our normal cables. Even got a MIDI cable. That's pretty nice. Looks like our foot switch. Perfect. We're definitely gonna need it. All right, let's actually get this guy out of here. I will say it is definitely not a light amplifier. But when you get one of these big ones, what else do you expect, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, are you guys ready to see it? And I'm actually sure that most of you have a good idea of what amplifier this is, but here it is. I went out and I got the 10-year anniversary amplifier, the generator from Revv Amplification. So I do have the G20 amplifier, and I absolutely love what the generators sound like. I love these amplifiers. These are my favorite amplifiers ever. They just sound so good, and they have such good color in their mid-range. So yeah, I went out and got this guy. And I'm gonna actually set it down because it is very heavy, but I was able to chat with Sam from Revv Amplification at the NAMM 2024 show. And basically the big thing that they wanted to do with these amplifiers was bring back that hairier distortion, that more aggressive distortion, and bring it into their Mark III generators that they have. And that is what created the 10-year anniversary generators. And this is an option that you can get on the regular Mark IIIs, but having the 10-year anniversary was just kind of like a collector's thing for me. I really wanted to go out and get it, and plus, opportunity presented itself for me to go ahead and get my dream amplifier. So I say, let's go ahead. I want to let it acclimate. I want to let it rest for a little bit because it was a little chilly outside when it got delivered. And I will meet up with you guys in about a day or two. Let's check out the first impressions then. See you there. All right, it is about a day later, and I have the Revv Generator 120 10-year anniversary amplifier literally sitting right there. I am so freaking excited to jump into this amplifier. And like I said before, this amp is a dream amplifier of mine. I've always had the G20 and I absolutely love that amplifier, but to have a full-size amp head in front of me, one of the big boy amplifiers from Revv literally sitting right there, is definitely a dream come true. So I know we cover a lot of high gain tones here on High Impact Audio, but I want to give this amplifier a good look over and see everything that it has to offer throughout all the different channels. So let's go ahead and start with the blue channel, which is the clean channel. And I have my custom archetype from Balaguer guitars already hooked up. It's going straight into the front here. And then we are using the torpedo out on the back of this amp and straight into my DAW. So we're going to be checking out all the different cab IRs that they have to offer as well, because I am a huge advocate for silent recording, especially when you have neighbors that you might bother. But let's go ahead and see what tones the blue channel has to offer. Yeah, that sounds absolutely awesome. So what I really like about the Revv Generator amplifiers is you can get the most pristine of cleans, and you can also get the heaviest of high gains in there. That was extremely clean. Let me see what it sounds like when I split the coils. Yeah, it sounds absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna switch it back to humbucker mode. I'm gonna actually raise the bass a little bit and the mids and maybe back off a little bit on the treble. Let's see what we got. Let's back off just a little bit more on that. And then raise the bass. I'm going to leave the mid where it is right now. Yeah, beautiful. Just something to kind of smooth it out a little bit. Make sure it's not too spiky and too peaky. Let me go into the middle position on my pickups. To me, that sounds like a great clean tone. That sounds absolutely amazing. It is so pristine and so crystal clear. One thing really quick, I want to turn on the reverb because there's a built-in reverb on this amplifier and the dial is on the back here. Right now I have it all the way up because I know the reverbs on a lot of amplifiers, they don't tend to be extremely powerful, but it's just enough, especially for like a live show, because when you're playing in a large venue you already get a ton of reverb, so it's good not to add too much or else it's just going to get way too muddy for you. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, it's not too powerful, and this is literally cranked all the way up on it, but it sounds pretty good. I'm digging it. I'm really liking this clean channel a lot. I would definitely add a little bit more reverb because I like a little bit of a longer reverb, especially when I'm recording, but for a live setting, I think this is absolutely awesome. Next up is the green channel or the crunch channel, and I'm really interested to see how different the more gainy channels are from each other. So this is the crunch channel. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so I'm gonna probably take out some of that bass and some of those mids and maybe brighten it up a little bit with some treble. And there is a bright switch as well, but I want to see what this does to it. That was definitely a lot better. So on the green channel, there is 2 different drive modes on it, and what you do is you hit the channel button and it'll switch it over to, right now you're on the blue drive mode. We'll see what that does to it because the gain is sitting at about 12 o'clock right now. Made it just a little bit more aggressive. That's what I would expect out of a drive. Let's see what the other drive mode does. And it is the red drive mode. Yeah, I want to see really quick how much gain the crunch channel has on it. Let me kind of crank up that gain a little bit to like get it going, maybe right around like 3 o'clock. Okay, so when you get into the higher gains on the crunch mode, it gets a little fuzzy, not gonna lie. And let's see how the reverb does with the crunch mode. So to me, that would be just a little bit too much reverb with it. So I'm just gonna kind of dial it back a little bit. Much better. So before we move on to the other two channels on this amplifier, I quickly want to see what the bright switch does, and maybe if that bright switch kind of tames out some of the fuzziness as I get into the higher gains. So let me go ahead and raise that gain a little bit more, and then let's engage the bright switch right here. And then without it. Yeah, it kind of allows it to cut a little bit more. It's still a little fuzzy, but it's better. Sounds awesome. Let's check out some of the other channels. All right, now it is the moment that you've all been pretty much waiting for, and honestly, I've been waiting for it as well. It is our bread and butter here on High Impact Audio. It is the heavier channel. So right now we are on the purple channel. Everything is pretty much set at 12 o'clock except for the level because I don't want to blow out my speakers or blow out my audio interface. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what tones we have to start out with here. I do notice that it is a little boomy in the low end, so I'm going to kind of roll off quite a bit of that bass in there. And let's see what we have here. Yeah, much better, just to kind of roll off some of that boominess. So let's say you get on the purple channel and the red channel and you say, well, I'm going to need a noise gate now. I have the perfect thing for you. There is a built-in noise gate on the Revv generator amplifiers that you just kind of engage right there. And right now I have it set to about 12 o'clock. It's in the back. It's right next to the reverb setting. That is a super tight gate. That sounds so freaking good. That is what I have been searching for right there. That is crazy. So I'm going to raise the treble a little bit. I'm going to leave the mids right around 12 o'clock. And then there is also the depth and presence knob right up here. So I'm going to lower that depth a little bit, maybe boost the presence. That's awesome. And just like with the crunch channel, there is 3 different voicings on both the purple channel and the red channel as well. It is 2 different aggression modes that you can add onto them. And just like the crunch mode, all you do is hit the button for the channel. And as you can see, we are on the blue aggression mode. And let's see what we have going for the blue aggression mode. So this is it without. And then with it. Sounds pretty good to me. So that is the blue aggression mode. Let's see what the red aggression mode does to the purple channel. Sounds good to me. That sounds freaking absolutely fantastic. And on the purple and the red channel, you also have a bright switch, you have a cut switch, and a fat mode, which I'm honestly not sure if you really need the fat mode, but let's check it out. Let's see what it's all about here. That is so much freaking gain. I'm gonna turn off the aggression mode. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that fat mode because I'm not sure if I really need it in my sound, but I will turn on the cut. Let's see what we have for the cut. So I imagine it's just kind of cutting off some of that low end frequencies, just a low cut really. And then let's add a brightness to it. And then I'm gonna throw on the red aggression here. That is the tone. That is the tone for me. The final channel of the Revv Generator 120 10-year anniversary amplifier is the red channel. And honestly, after what we went through with the purple channel, I'm not sure how it could really top the purple channel, but let's kind of get in there and see what we have going on. Let me go ahead. I want to dial back the bass quite a bit, actually, just like I did on the purple channel. I really like the decay on that distortion. I really like that amp growl that it has going. And this channel, just like the purple channel, has two different aggression modes as well. So let's check those guys out. And actually, before we go ahead and check those out, I'm just gonna go ahead and kick in that gate. All right, blue aggression, here we are. And then let's check out the red aggression mode. It sounds really, really good. Though, just like with the purple channel, I want to see what it sounds like with the cut mode on and also the bright mode on. Sounds fantastic. That's it, we're done. That was it. That sounds awesome. That is definitely my favorite channel, actually. The red channel, I think, takes it for me. The purple channel is really nice, and it's really tight and everything, and it's not saying that I don't love the purple channel and I will not use it. I will definitely use it, and I absolutely love it, but the red channel is definitely just has this certain aggression to it. It's even more of what I absolutely love. Let's go ahead and flip through a few of the torpedo cabs that we have already loaded onto the Generator 120 and see what we got going on with them. So we were on 1, now this is 2. And then we have 3. Got quite an interesting top end sizzle right up there. Number 4. Okay. 5. Okay, number 6, and I will say really quick before we move on to number 6, for heavier tones, the first one so far and number 5 are my favorite. So here's number 6. We'll add number 6 to the list as well. Anyways, guys, these are just some quick tones that I really wanted to throw together and see what my first impressions of the 10-year anniversary Mark III amplifier from Revv really were. And this amplifier completely blew it out of the park. This amplifier is amazing. And I know I've said it a million times tonight, but this is my dream amplifier right here. And it really doesn't matter what kind of guitarist you are. You get the most pristine of cleans on it. You get the most disgusting high gain tones out of it. It sounds amazing. And if I was to boost this amplifier, it would not be to add more distortion. It would be to kind of shape up the EQ a bit. But anyways, I do plan on doing a full review on the 10-year anniversary amplifier from Revv. I really want to put it through its paces. I want to learn this amplifier and figure out all the ins and outs of it. So definitely keep an eye out for that. If you are enjoying my videos in any way, shape, or form, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton here on the channel. And I will have a link for this amplifier down in the description if you guys are interested in it. And with that being said, my name is Chris with High Impact Audio, and I will see you guys next time.